Hey everyone, it's Dominique from Learning About Finland again, and I thought tonight I would talk about going to the movie theater in Finland. Finland's main movie theater company is Finkino, and right now I took a look at their app. It's just Finkino if you're looking for it. They're not really showing anything, of course, because of the COVID-19 pandemic going on right now. Right now they're showing some operas with a 10% off discount with a museum membership or something like that. I didn't really dig into it. But in case you go to the movie theater once all of this is cleared up, I thought I could share with you what it's like from the comfort of my home, obviously. So you can download the Finkino app and you register, make an account. It is available in English. And then you can see what movies are coming out, what is playing in your movie theater of your choice that is closest to you probably, and so on and so forth. So one thing you can do is you can reserve tickets online. Tickets tend to be between 12 to 14 euros. If you go to iSense, which is the equivalent of like IMAX experience with more comfy plush chairs as well, it costs even more, of course. And there's also the 3D features for 3D movies with the glasses. Those cost extra as well. When you are reserving, you have up to, I believe, an hour to an hour and a half. It will tell you when you're reserving the ticket. You have X amount of time before they will release the ticket if you do not make a purchase. It is actually cheaper to buy movie tickets secondhand. Some people sell them online. So usually someone got some extra for Christmas or for birthdays and they don't want to see any movies and they're close to expiring. So that's one option. Another option is if you get these kind of like coupons from work, like culture vouchers, then you can use those for yourself only to purchase movie tickets. And that's one thing that I used to do with my previous job. And another thing is to buy in bulk. So you can go to pretty much any grocery store that sells gift cards and movie tickets, and it's cheaper to buy in bulk. It works out to be about 10 to 12 euros, and you can use those in 3D at least, and possibly in iSense. I'm not sure, I haven't tried it. So when you get your ticket, if you are buying online through your app on your phone, then you get a little QR code and it just gets scanned in, and that's that. If you're buying in person, or at least you make a reservation on your phone, for example, and then go in person early enough to buy it, they will print off tickets that look like this. These are old ones. Or some sort of like white receipt slip paper. So when you're looking to buy a ticket or reserve a ticket online, make sure you know what language you're going to watch the movie in. Most movies that are especially American-based will be naturally in English with Finnish and Swedish subtitles, because for those of you that don't know, Swedish is Finland's second official language. In the example of children's movies, like very popular ones, such as Disney or DreamWorks, you have to be very careful that you're not going to a dubbed version of the movie, unless you're very fluent in Finnish, then cool. But it will say very clearly on the side when you're purchasing the ticket or looking at the movie, it will say what language it's being shown in and what subtitles are available. The app is available in English, so that really helps, and usually the website translates to English as well. So let's take a look at these little movie tickets. When you are reserving or buying your ticket, you're actually reserving the seat you will be sitting in the movie theater. So on the app or in person, you can see a layout of the seating plan and pick where you would like to sit. Now, compared to North American, or at least Canadian movie theaters, if you buy a ticket, it's first come, first serve. If you want the back middle rows seats, you got to get there fast. I made the mistake once of showing up too late with some friends, and the front seats in the movie theater I was in were almost touching the screen. So it was an action movie, and I felt so sick because I pretty much was sitting like this the whole time, and my neck was at a horrible angle, and I just didn't have a good time, you know? So the good thing about Finnish movie theaters is that there's a very significant gap between the screen and the front row. Another benefit of reserving your seat is if you are with someone or if you yourself is in a wheelchair, then there are spaces specifically for those that are in a wheelchair, which is great. And what else? Right. So the movie ticket will show you the name of the movie. So I went to go see The Gentleman, the date, the time it's showing, what language, it's in 2D, not 3D, and what age restriction. And they will ask you if they think that you're too young or if you're trying to sneak your kid into a movie that may be inappropriate for their age group. They will stop you and ask. So be mindful of that. So the name of the movie theater, what movie theater room it's in, what row you're sitting in, and what seat. And then there's a code. So when you go to the movie theater, as soon as you get your snacks and whatnot, you present your ticket either on your phone or here in hand, and they will scan it. So they scan it, they say thanks, you go in, you have a good time. If it's a case of 3D movies, they'll also give you 3D glasses. For me, the last time I went to a 3D movie, I didn't have these kinds of glasses. I had a plastic frame, and they fit pretty well, so it was comfortable enough to watch. You don't want to get rid of your ticket right away because at the bottom, I don't know if you can see, on the bottom it says WC, which means water closet or toilet or bathroom, ladies' room, men's room, what have you. So it has a code beside WC, so that way you know what code to use to get into the bathroom. That way not just anybody can go to the movie theater to use the toilets. With iSense, like I said, it's much more expensive. This ticket looks pretty much the same. It just says iSense right there. And yeah, it was a bit more expensive. It had the price on this one. Oh, they both had the price. So when I went to see The Gentleman, it was €12.50. And when I went to go see Spider-Man Far From Home with iSense, it was $18.50. It depends how picky you are about what kind of screen you would like and what kind of chair, because for me that was the only difference, was a chair. But the person I was with prefers to see movies in iSense. Yes, so another cool thing that Finkino has is something called Vauva Kino. So it's a movie time. They play one movie, I think it's once a month typically, and it's for typically moms or whoever the stay-at-home parent is, the parent and baby. So when you bring the kid in, there's space to put the stroller. Babies can sleep if they want throughout the whole movie. Hopefully they do. Little ones can like run around or play, and they obviously put the sound down quite a lot. They don't make the screen so bright either, so I've heard. I've never gone to one of those because the movies that they had played back then weren't so great. But a friend of mine, she took her little one, and sometimes he's running around and she's more or less chasing him up and down the aisles. But otherwise, it sounds like a really fun experience. And it's a great way, you know, to go out with your girlfriends or your other, you know, dad friends to go watch a movie together during the daytime, as opposed to trying to work something out at night. So that's really great. They update quite a bit on the Finkino app and on their Facebook page as well. And what else? Oh, they have another app called LAFA. So, you know, like playing games. So when you get to the movie theater, and once you sit down, you can download the LAFA app. There will be code on the screen. You put the code once you register your account, usually through Facebook. Put the code in, and then you can start playing the game, and you can actually win prizes. Sometimes the games are trivia based, and then they would be in Finnish. Sometimes the games are more action based, so the language doesn't really matter. And then you can win a prize, like a free movie ticket pass or free snacks for the next time you go to the movies, so that's pretty handy. And then the movie trailer and commercials will start after that. But yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to going to the movies. Of course, they sell snacks, you know, popcorn, chip mixes. You have to pay extra for the powder flavor, and they don't have like a butter dispenser machine like in North America, so I thought that was kind of weird at first. They also have candy and nachos and slushy and soda and bottled drinks. Of course, a lot of people go and, like I said in a previous video, they bring their own candy. I've seen people bring McDonald's in their purse, Arnold's donuts and muffins. So, you know, possibilities are kind of endless. Or water bottles even. So, yeah, you're also not allowed recording. You should be quiet. You should put your phone on silent because that's just common sense when you're in a movie theater. And yeah, just try and have a good time. And, you know, if you're in an English-speaking movie, you can just follow along with the Finnish subtitles and try and learn a new word or two. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.